Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rukakatash. Double honors to the head elders, apostles, and the bishops at the great millstone who will well. And shalom to the hopeful elect, you brothers and sisters that are scattered abroad, gathering faith as a treasure. I say peace and mercy and shalom unto you. And so, open up with a few videos from TikTok, and it's all getting into what's happening at the border. And everybody sees that it's not by coincidence that these people are not seeking for asylum, whatever, for a better life. No, they're on a mission. Like a brother had put up a video. I think it's a brother in LA. His page is Inspiration of the Almighty. Subscribe and be edified. And he was sharing a video. I think it was him. Watched a few brother videos earlier, but the clip had Dr. Phil and this other guy talking about what's going on. And, everybody sees that the United States is just letting these people in. But there's a reason behind that. And let's get the scripture. It says, Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 and 1. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. So right there, there's a time for everything. And right now, it's a time of, getting this place ready for total destruction. Because it's all part of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai's plan. Just like he did with Pharaoh and Egypt, he built them up just to bring them down. And that's America, aka Babylon the Great. It got built up to get brought down low. Because everybody looks at this place like it's all that, like it's the best. And they were. Now they're seeing the collapse of this economy. And Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai gave us the scripture so that we could have hope. So right here, there's a time for everything. And we drop down. It says, verse 8, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. So this is not the time of peace, it's the time of war. So that's why we see all these things happening. Because this system is not made for us. We'll get this, Psalms 55 and 21. And it reads, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. So we get this throughout history. Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, has been lying to all these nations and gone back in the word. Like they'll have their hands behind their back with the twisted finger thing. Like, I'm going to tell you a lie, but you don't know it's a lie. But it's okay because I got these fingers twisted behind my back, And like it says, never trust the enemy, for as iron rusteth, so is wickedness. And rougher paraphrasing, Says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. So he's going to talk all slick and sly, you can trust me. We're brothers. I'm not the bad guy. I'm not letting in all these migrants to hurt you. They need help. Nah, don't believe him. Because he'll, like another video, Kamala Harris was mocking our own people because she don't talk like how she talks to our people, because they study us. So they study what we trust, and they try to make us feel comfortable, so that their words are smoother than butter. But they have a secret agenda behind that, and it says, "But war was in his heart," and we know that word for heart is means your mind, la'ab. But war was in his mind. His words were softer than oil, yet they're drawn swords. So, you know, can't trust him. He's talking slick. Yeah, brother, you can trust me. He has a knife in his hand, and he's getting closer. You can't trust what he's saying. But that's what America does, because they don't see the okey doke. You know, they love him so much because he gives them all these benefits, and that's another thing that the scriptures tell us not to do. Like it says, never trust the enemy, and then it says a gift destroys the heart. Rough paraphrasing. So little here, little there, put it all together, and you understand that Yahweh Shem Shai is letting these people know who the enemy is and what his plans are, and what the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai is going to do about it. And he only reveals his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, which are the elder apostles and the bishops from the great millstone. The teachers of Israel, whether you can receive it in the spirit or not. They're the men that are, you know, putting it down for Israel, for the elect of Israel. Because like the scriptures say, your eyes shall see thy teachers. You know, they should not be hid from thee anymore. You know, so we see the elders, and they've been pushing this word for a long time, and much respect, honor, double honors. To that. And but yeah, Esau Edom, he's like, no, we're trying to help these people at the border. They need help, blah blah. No, this is a liar. War's in his heart. Check this out, because everybody's reporting that all these people, for the majority, are all uh, men in the age for war. Like what is it, like 18 to 30 or something like that. These guys are ready for war, and that's what Joe Biden is going to use them for. We got some brothers share clips. I think it's Arrows of Indignation. There's a few brothers that put up great videos and news clips and stuff, and it showed how in Chicago they're getting ready for a little civil war. I shouldn't say little. For civil war over there, because they're tired of the U.S. taking care of these migrants and not them. And that's one of the reasons why these migrants are coming in, and that the government wants them in so that they can do their dirty work while they hide in their bunkers and stuff. Everybody else, the UN troops and all these NATO troops and stuff, come over here and do their dirty work, bust in your houses, take everything you got. Like it says, ravish your woman. You know, that's what these guys are gonna do. They're gonna bust in your houses, bust your kids' heads, do all kinds of crazy things. But that's why they're coming in, because the wicked elite have a saying called "order out of chaos," and they need the chaos to come so that they can come with the order, just like they did with that C-19 thing. They had to make everybody freak out so that would be the chaos, and then they come with solution later, with the juices and the face masks, you know. But let's get this real quick and check this out. Cause okay, hold on. Let me see this one. Nope. I think it's right here. I thought I had it right here. But there's a scripture. Let's see if we can get it. 1 second. Alright, it's right here. Hold on. This is Jeremiah 51 and 14. And it reads, "The Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, has sworn by himself, saying, Surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee." So a shout is not a nice, soft thing. It's like yelling, Ah! And so these caterpillars, they're not going to come all soft and nice and cute and things. No, they're going to come with a shout against Babylon the Great, aka America. And that's what we see. America getting filled up as with caterpillars, like it says right here. As with, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars. So I had that in my mind. So I looked up caterpillar hang out together. And it says, caterpillars hang out together for a variety of reasons, including they can increase the body temperature, anti-predators, feeding advantages, communication, molting, and then you see all these caterpillars. That's a lot of caterpillars all together. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to fill the United States, aka Babylon the Great, with caterpillars. Right there, you see all them caterpillars? Doesn't it look like this over here? Just packed, like they say, a can of sardines. And why? Because of this. Ezekiel 38 says, okay, 38 and 4. And, okay, 38 and 3. And say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. And we know that Gog is Russia. It says, And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thy army, horses and horsemen. So Russia used to be USSR, and they turned into Russia because they got beat down and parts were taken away from them. So it became Russia, and they had to settle down for a while. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said, And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thy army and horses and horsemen. So we see that Russia has all these horses, horsemen. It got a great army, and they're getting ready to make war with the United States. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is turning his hooks, put his hooks in his mouth, and making Russia turn back into USSR. All of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, Vas of Togomar of the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. So that's a lot of people. Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, all of them. Gomer, Togomar, then there's many more. It says, verse 10, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, Salakia. At that same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages, and I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having either bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. So right there, starting at 11, it's talking about Yahweh Bashem Shai said that Russia is going to think this: I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. And you can see all around the world that there's places that have walls around their towns, and America is one of them that does not. Why? Because they got so fat, they think that, like this, that are at rest. They're taking it easy, living it up, eating food and resting and dwelling without a care. But it's going to backfire on these Americans because, it's not a time to rest. It's a time to get ready for war. It says, and not just, the war that's coming, get mentally prepared for it and spiritually prepared. Don't go out there stacking all kinds of things and sharpening swords and making booby traps and trying to be like Rambo, Well, this is a spiritual fight, and we gotta trust and believe that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is gonna deliver us out of all troubles, Because we trust in the name of the Lord. Why? Because it's a strong tower, and we run to it and are safe, And Lord willing, He protect us in that time and show us mercy, and hear us when we call upon His name. Because that's a scary thing to say His name and not be heard, So America's going down, and it's going to be a spoil, like it says, to take a spoil and to take a prey. So these nations are going to come over here and mess things up, tear it up. But it's all the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He's going to fill his place with caterpillars. He's doing it. He's been doing it. And we're just waiting for his return. And I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Karkatash. Double honors to the head elders, apostles, and the bishops at the great millstone who rule well and teach 100% truth. Shalom unto them. And, shalom to the awful elect scattered abroad, your brothers and sisters out there gathering faith as a treasure. I say peace and mercy unto you. And Lord willing, until next time, I say shalom. Shalom.